Hello, welcome to this lesson. This is our last lesson under this topic. And for this lesson and the previous one, they were just meant for revisions, okay? Otherwise, the first 5 lessons are the ones that dealt with the major theorems that we are actually applying here. Okay, so don't forget that this channel is meant for people that are writing their grade 12 exam. That is both for GCE as well as internal. Grade 9s are also covered on this platform. We are providing all the lessons for mathematics from grade 8 up to 12, not in a revision form. We are teaching all the topics in full. Then thereafter, maybe we can look at 1 or 2 questions for revisions. But what we are providing are lessons for the entire syllabus, exactly the way we teach in class, from grade 10 up to 12, from grade 8 up to 9. So please bear that in mind. Invite your friends, subscribe to this channel so that you can learn and also compare notes with what you are learning from class. So these are the last 3 questions that I want us to look at together. So like I was talking about it in the previous lesson, the best that you can do, the questions are here. Solve them. Pause the video, solve all these questions. Then, so that when we are going through together, you'll be able to compare or even correct where I may make a mistake. You wouldn't know this. It's possible that you can make an error when we are doing calculations here. Okay, so as you can see, before the syllabus was revised, okay, this topic also used to come in paper 2, but of late, from 2016, we've had most of the questions coming in paper 1. So as you can see, these were paper 2 questions, 2004, 2006, as well as 2010, okay? So all what we are doing here is to apply those theorems that we have already looked at. So if you haven't looked at lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 1, this is the lesson 7. So you need to be familiar with the lesson 5 going down. Okay. So without wasting time, let's get to look at what we are supposed to do. All right. So the way these questions do come in the exam, there will be the writings here where they'll be explaining to you this is a tangent as well as this is a tangent. I think there will be such questions. Okay. There will be such questions. So here, our interest is in, we have QSU, okay. So now we want to, how do we work with it? How do we get these angles? So for me, like I was looking at them from the previous lesson, I was saying the best that I do, especially that we are revising, I would get the angles, all those angles that I can easily get using the information that is given, even before I go to look at exactly what the question is asking us to do. Okay? So in this case, this is what I'm saying. You remember the tangents, the issue, those issues that we're dealing with. We're saying, so you should know that this distance from S up to T, it is the same distance as, are we together? It's the same distance as T to Q. Are we together? So if that is the case, then what we are having is something like this. We have a triangle where we have, what do we have here? S, Q, and T at the bottom here. Then this angle is 44. Okay? This angle is 44. So when you subtract this one from 180, these two angles here, these two angles are equal. You remember those theorems that we looked at under tangents? These two angles are equal because of this distance and this one. So when you subtract this one from 180, what do you get? 136? 180 minus 44. What are we getting? This side we're going to get, here we have 7, okay, 136. So this is 136. So this 136 has to be shared equally between this angle as well as this one. So we need to divide this 136 136 has to be divided by what? By 2. Are we together? Are we together? So when we do that, what we are going to get, is going to be, here we have 6, remainder 1, into 16, 8. So, if you are getting what I'm saying, after we have done this, now we know that each one of these angles here, angle QST, angle QST is equals to what? 68. Also angle SQ is equals to what? 68. So what we are saying is this whole angle here is 68. Are we together? Is 68. Now, given the angle that we already have here, so to find this other part, the whole angle is 68. Now we already have what? 40. So we can say 68 minus 47. What do we get? What are we getting? This is giving us 1. This is giving us 2. So this part is 21. Okay? Are we together? So also don't forget that this angle here, this whole angle here, don't forget that it is also 68. This whole angle here, it is also 68. All right? I hope you are following me. We are saying this whole angle here, according to what we got, it's what? It's 68. This is 68 here. Okay? So, I hope you are following. So, from the rules of, if this is 21, this is 21. Also, this angle here is 21. Angles in the same segment. Okay? So, we continue. Which other angle are we supposed to easily find here? Which other angle are we supposed to easily find here? So, if we are talking about this angle, here, okay, which other angle can we easily find? If you want, we can find this angle here, okay. This angle here, we can add these two and subtract them from 180. This angle here, okay. Do we even have it? This angle here, we can find this one. So let's go. We want to find this angle. Okay? We have limited space here, so bear with me. I think this was what? This was L, if I'm not mistaken. Then this was A. I hope so. So, we want to find this angle. What is this angle? We can call it RUT. Okay? So what I was saying is that this, if we treat this SUT as a triangle, so we can add these two, then we subtract from 180. So what do we get? We have 84. What do we have? We have 80 and 11. Okay, so we have, that's what we are getting, isn't it? When we add these two, we are getting, so we need now to subtract this one from 180. What are we going to get? 89, isn't it? So this angle here is 89. This one, it's 89. Okay? Then, since we are saying, you know that this angle and this one, they are angles on a straight line. this angle and this one, they are angles on a straight line. So this other angle here, it is the same as, it's 91, so that when you add this and that, they are giving us what? They are giving us 180. Okay? I hope you are following me. I'm trying to take you step by step. Now, I'm also coming now to this part. I want to find this angle here. This angle, which is this smaller part just. How am I going to find it? I already have, if you can look at this triangle. In this same triangle, I already have 68 as well as 91. So what do I remain with? I have 91 and 68. So let me add these. What do I get? Here I get 9. Then here I'm going to get what? 15. So when I add these two angles, this one and this one, they give me 115, 159. So I need to get now, what is it that is remaining from 180? 180. Here we have 1. Okay? Then here what are we having? 7. Isn't it? 7 have 21. So this smaller part, this angle just here, it is 21. I hope you are following me. This one, it is 21. Now, you remember what I said, that the whole angle was 68. So if this point from here, it's 21. So I need to subtract 68, 21. What am I remaining with? 7, 40. So meaning this angle that is inside here is what? 47. Okay? 47. So that when I add, they should give me, I hope we are following. Now, the same thing also, angles in the same segment. If this angle here is 47, then it also tells me that this one is 47. Okay? This one is 47. So, if we want to find this whole angle here, this whole angle here, okay, this whole angle here, you should be able to know that, okay, you should be able to know that we are going to have this whole angle here. You can add these two, then subtract them. This is going to be what? 68. You subtract them from 180, because we are saying opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral add up to. Okay. First, using just these ones that we found, let's see if we can work them out. We can find some. Let's see if we can find some using the information that we got. Let's see if we can find some. So we have QSU, 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 QSU. This 21 is what they want. QSU is here. So this is going to be 21. Then we come to QPS. QPS. So it's the whole angle here. So meaning we have to add these two. What are we going to get? Going to get 68. Okay? RPS, 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 getting 47. RUQ, 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 RUQ. What are we getting? 91. Okay? I hope I have not made the mistakes when I was adding or subtracting. So according to the first one, these will be our answers. Please just confirm. Just confirm. Okay? So at least now we can create space for the questions that we are supposed to work out this side. I hope you are following. Okay, so we continue. Um, okay. Where did this one come from? So we are continuing. Now we have space. So these are the angles that we are going to work with here. So as you can see, we have a tangent. This is an isosceles triangle, meaning this angle and this one are equal. Then we have this is a diameter. These two angles are given. So like I keep saying, that we work with the information that is given. At least in this case, we have enough space so I can give you some diagrams and show you the process on what we are supposed to do. So let me start. The first one, what do we have? We have the diameter here. We have this case, this one, and this one. Okay? What am I looking at? Please follow me. I am looking at this point where we have, what do we have? 62. Now, get me clearly. I want to form a cyclic quadrilateral where this angle and this one, they are opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral. This one and this one. You need to look at it like that. You ignore all these other shapes. Pick that shape first. So it's going to give you that this one and this one, they are where you have this and this one. Then we have got this. So first I ignore this. I'm concentrating on this angle and this one. They add up to 180. So when I subtract this one from 180, what am I getting? 62. I'm getting 8 here. What am I getting here? 7, 1. This is what I'm going to get. Are we together? This is what I'm going to get. So what does that tell us? This angle here is what? 118. It is 118, this angle. This one, it is 118. Then these other two angles, because we are saying they are equal, we need to divide this same 62 by 2. When you divide this by 2, what do you get? 3 and 1. So this is 31. Even this one, it's 31. Are we together? I hope we are together. Then we can proceed. If this angle here, if this angle is 62, even this angle here is 62. Angles in the same segment. Okay? So take note that this is the diameter here. This is the diameter. So it means this whole angle here, this whole angle, supposed to be 90 degrees. The angle in a semicircle is a right angle. What is a right angle? It's a 90-degree angle. So you subtract again. 90 minus 62. What are we getting? 8. Here we have what? 8. Then 28. I hope this is... so this is going to be 28. Okay. And again I say, if this is 28, this angle here also, it's 28. Angles in the same segment. Okay? Angles in the same segment. Alright. Are you getting me? Then we know that this whole angle here is 90 degrees also. This whole angle here, it's 90 degrees. Are we together? So, according to the information that is given, what else am I supposed to find? Then, very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. So, remember this concept also. We are dormant about it. We had not used it. Now, thank God we have one here. We have one in this case. We have one in this case. Okay? This, it's what? 87. Are we together? This is 87 here. Now you remember what we said there, that the external angle is equal to the opposite interior angle. So this whole angle here is supposed to be 87. Now, I'm referring to this angle as well as this whole angle here. You see, I'm treating it. That is why you need to look at it from where you ignore all these other parts and look at this whole thing, this. As in, so this whole angle, this one, is equal to this whole angle here. Okay? So on this angle here, we already have 28. We already have 28. So to find this remaining part, you need to subtract this one from 87. So we are saying 87 minus 28. Okay? What are we getting? What are we getting? That is what we are supposed to do. This is going to be what? 17. 17 minus 8. What are we getting? 9. Am I right? Okay? We're getting 9. Then here we're remaining with what? 7. 7 minus 2. 50. So this is 59 here. And if this is 59, this angle is also 59. Angles in the same segment. Okay? Angles in the same segment. Alright? Angles in the same segment. So, again, this angle here, this angle and this one, they are supposed to add up to 90 degrees. This angle here and this one, they are supposed to add up to 90 degrees. Are we together? They're supposed to add up to 90 degrees. I hope you are following me. Okay? I hope you are following me. So, that is the case. That is the case. So, in this case, we are remaining with the, which angle? Which angle are we remaining with here? Okay, I was talking about this angle and this one. Because we have, this whole angle here is 90 degrees. So this one and this one should also add up to, 90. So we're going to say now 90 minus 59. What are you getting? Here we have 1. Here we have what? 8, 3. So this is 31. This angle here is 31. And if this is 31, it means also this one is 31. Okay? And if this is 31, this one, then I can conclude that this one also is what? It's 31. The angle in the alternate segment. Okay? The angle in the alternate segment. So this is 31. Alright. So I hope I haven't deadened the diagram. So explain why LTP is 90 degrees. It is because, you see, here we were saying we have an angle in a semicircle here, which is PTS. PTS is an angle in a semicircle which is 90 degrees. So, since this one and this one, they are angles on a straight line and they are supposed to add up to 180, this one also automatically becomes 90. Are we together? Are we together? Then we can now come to these ones. I can bring this one here, which is CSPT. I can bring it here. So we start with RTS. RTS 28. Then BPR. Okay. BPR, meaning this whole angle here. Okay? This whole angle here. So if you look at this whole angle here, and you are using this one, this is the tangent, and then this one is the chord. This is equal to 62. The angles in the alternate segment, that concept. So this is 62. This angle here is equal to this one. Okay? Then PRQ. PRQ 31. Then SPT. SPT 59. SPT 59. I'm done on this one. We go to the last one. We go to the last one. We'll go to the last one. And now, for you in the exam, sometimes you may not need to labor to find all the angles that you may not need. Here it is because we are revising, so I'm trying as much as possible to give you all the information that you may need. Are we together? So, the same thing is happening here. The same thing is happening here. Oh, what are we supposed to do? So, okay, this is the angle on the circumference, and this must help us to find that this angle here is 50 degrees. The angle, the circumference, the angle at the center. Are we together? And you should also know that if this is a diameter, this angle here is 90. Even this one here is 90. Are we together? So, and also, if this is 25, we should be able to know that this is 25. This distance is the same as this one. This is a radius, this is a radius. Okay, so if this is 25, we need to subtract 25 from what? From 90, because this whole angle is 90. I think we're going to get what? 65. So that is 65. So if this is 65, again we have this same case. This is a radius, this is a radius. Then this one is also what? 65. Are we there? Are you getting what I'm saying? And look at where this one is coming from. This, I can also say this is 25. Angle in the alternate segment. Okay? The angle in the alternate segment. I hope that is the... And also, so if this is 90, this is 22, then this angle here, what is it? So you need to subtract this one from 90. 90, 22. What are we getting? 80. Here, what are we having? 80, 60, 68 here. Are we together? So now, after that, we can also, do we have, okay, let's just continue. Then this one, you should also know that it's automatically 90. Since this is 90, this one is also 90. Okay? So if you want to find this angle here, you add this one and this one and this one, then you subtract from 180. You should be able to get this one. Okay? You should be able to get this one. Yes. You should be able to get this one. But again, if you look at this one, this is a tangent, isn't it? If you look at this tangent, this is a chord. This is 22 here. So even this angle here is what? 22. Okay? This is 22. You should be able to remember that we were saying at the point of contact for the tangent and the radius here, they form what? 90 degrees. Okay? So if this, we're having this one, even this one here is going to be what? 68. So that when you add this, we're getting that. Alright. So I think this is what we can do. Alright? So let's get to BOD. BOD. It was the first one and the simplest. 50. CBD. 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 25. It was the second one and the simplest. DB. DB. DBF. 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 So you add these two. The other alternative is where you add these two, which is what do you get? You get 47. Then 47 you subtract from 180 because you know that this angle and this one should give you that. So dBF, what do we use? We add 60. What I'm saying is that we can say 65, 65. What are we getting here? This gives us 13, 12, and 12 and what? This gives us 13. Then here, what are we going to get? Another 18. Okay? So that is what I'm saying. This, or the alternative, you can say 180. Let's see if you are going to get the same. Then minus 47. What do you get? 3. Here, you are remaining with 7, 3, 1. So you are still getting the same answer, which is 133 degrees. 133 degrees. Okay, so this brings us to the end of this topic. Please make sure that you go through them over and over again. Okay, I'm going to give you an exercise as our tradition. I'm going to give you an exercise as our tradition. Okay. For the exercise, I give as many as possible for revision. Those of you that submit the work, you can just submit one answers for one question or just two. Okay. So please don't forget to mask up. COVID is getting very serious. COVID is getting very serious. So please, as of this day, you can see that COVID cases and deaths have escalated. So let's make sure that we are there and we are complying with the health guidelines in prevention for the same. And let's make sure that we pray for our country, men and women, and for our leaders, so that we can make sure they can make sure that they are providing a service that really needs this country to get out of this global pandemic. Okay, so let me give you the exercise. Make sure you go through these things and subscribe to the channel. Okay, I think I gave this question in the previous lesson, but if you don't have it, you can also look at this one. Find all those. Okay, there's this one also. Question 3, read it nicely there. They're saying AB is the diameter, and you answer those 6 questions there. Okay. Okay. Question 7 here. 7 here. Question 18. Question 18. And 18, the questions are here. Questions are here. Question 10. Question 10. Question 15. And 15. And question 16. We have question 16. I hope you'll be able to see this one. Try to read the question there. Okay. Read this one also here. Just read and then okay. I think this one will be the last one. Please concentrate, work on your, deal with your own answers. Don't use those things that you are seeing there. They may be wrong. And the actual questions are here. Okay, if those answers are correct, then prove them. If those answers are correct, then prove them. Okay, so if you have any of these books, please refer to them. They are the books I've been using to compile these questions and everything that I've been teaching. Okay. So that is that. Otherwise, make sure you are going through these things and subscribe to the channel, invite your friends so that we move as a team. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, this is the end of this topic. The next topic is statistics. All right. Thank you.